Greetings everyone, it's Gryfer here. We're looking at a replay sent in from Gushin Grannie. And as you can see here, we have Grannie in a Nagato and Honey Badger in a Grizzia. Now, if you don't know the Nagato, she has been out since early release. She has 65,000 hit points. Stock detection is 17.1, but Grannie here has, or Gushin definitely has, Concealment Expert down to 14.9. So yeah, getting concealment will mitigate that. You've got good main battery gunnery range. Spotter plane will extend that. Now Nagato may have a bit of a squishy armor profile, but it's all about her AP, which can penetrate up to 550 millimeters of armor. It can even overmatch up to 28 millimeters. Max damage from these shells is 12,600 per shell. That's with AP. Good turret rotation and firing angles fore and after pretty good at 35 degrees. Now let's have a look. We've got Gushin Grannie in the Nagato, Honey Badger in the Grizzio. We're bottom tier. We've got the Parsifal, Bismarck, Borodino, etc. We do have a Shokolov, and they got a decent division with members of the PNC 37 Squared and Akazuki, and burnt out koalas in Massachusetts. Only one cruiser per team. See, with one sub per side, 4 DDs, the cruisers you think will be fairly standoffish. There goes the spotter plane. You get massive, you get a pretty good range extension with that. Just as you can see here, 24.6 kilometers, which for tier 7 is pretty good. Now if they hit, that would have probably been even better. Honey Badger smokes up here. He's gone pretty deep behind the Parlor. Ooh, the Badger and the Parlor both taking damage. Nice patient aim here by Gushin. Paolo Emilio's down, or should be in a moment. 4 overpins, a tad high. Don't know what the Paolo's doing. He's trying to torp rush the Kitakaze, but that is a waste of a fine tier 9 DD. It may have the reputation of YOLO Emilio, but that doesn't really need to die in. Be a bit patient. You can use your guns. It's not terrible as a DD as well when things are lit like that. Team chat is getting pretty interesting, saying report LC. Now that was a good strike at just over 12k there. Sinop definitely felt that one. Alpha secured. Down the DD. Kitakaze's now in the open. Honey Badger's pushing a Kitakaze. I know the Grizzio's got a unique 6k Hydro that can push into smoke and other things and really surprise some destroyers, but being bottom tier, there's the Kidder, potentially cross-mapped. It's a bold move by Honey Badger. Alpha looks to be lost. Shiritsayu looks like a hider, and a sit-up is driving off the friendly. The friendly Bismarck is reversing. You do have a submarine taking on their sit-up in the middle. I won't even talk about submarines. It's very passive at this moment. Borodino's showing enough side. Now that is interesting. Akatsuki gets a good kill on the Alpha Cap. And the Akizuki takes out the Hider. So Alpha side has done a little bit of work here. Losing the Power Laws really mitigated Gushin's ability to push far and deep. And with the Garizia, you've got to be patient as well till the Hydra is available. This Synop's in big trouble with the Borodino there. Semper Sushi, will he eat any torpedoes? First set he was lucky, but I think he's going to eat 2 at least with the second set, yeah. They hurt, and he's down the Chocolov. The CV has definitely finished him off, Will. There we go, Gushin gets his first kill for the game, securing a super low hit point Synop. So red team have 3 boats down. There is only 1 cap thus far taken. So game's pretty open here. Interesting tactic, seeing if either the subs there if you're lit, or trying to see if AA is going off to see if you can pinpoint where the target is. Now here comes the enemy CV, Slarty, but fast. Russian CV, the new tier 8 Russian CV is very powerful in my opinion. If you haven't seen it, HE dive bombers, HE skip bombers and torpedoes. So you don't have the rockets, you don't have AP or HE rockets to deal with. As you can see, the torpedoes are very close together, so you do have to drop them a fair distance away. But once you get your eye in for doing this, eating that many torps or HE dive bombers or skip bombs, it really hurts. The rudder is out, repair goes up. Honey Badger's taking a little bit of fire. He seems to have caught the Kitakaze again. Nice speed juking there by the kidder. Minsk. Oh, this doesn't look good if the Minsk goes down. Smoke fire, there goes the Minsk. Will Honey Badger. No, the Kitakaze goes down, but will Badger go down next? So if you're wondering, Nagato, as I said, great guns, being bottom tier, you do have to be a little bit cautious, but there really is only the Massachusetts. Honey Badger's lit, the mass opens up secondaries as well. That should be the end of the Badger. I just saw the friendly CV's name. Nice AP dive bomber there. Shooting nose in. Well, this would be interesting. And the 2 ricochets. Probably should have aimed a little higher there, just for that one. Nearly should be time to disengage, in my opinion. You got the mass, you really want to get onto the side or a better angle than that, than nose in. Going out to the 10 line is an option now for Gushin, believe it or not, because with the Kitakaze down, if he can open up a crossfire, that would, there we go. Nice 7k salvo. The Honey Badger is down. The Akizuki secures his very life support hit points there. Now, it looks... red team's still down. They're actually down 2 boats, but they've now got 2, potentially getting a 3rd cap. Things are starting to look up for them. The green team lose the boats. The green team look very much in disarray. Akat's disengaging, Aki's disengaging, the sub's been sitting in the middle. He's probably going to go down here. There we go, the Kansas. Submarines shouldn't be on their own. They should be with friendly ships. That doesn't mean friendly ships are with the sub. The sub also has to take some ownership of their positioning. One overpen. That was some pretty bad dispersion. Here's a nice strike. Now, if you're the Massachusetts, he's doing the right thing. He's actually taking the torps from the CV. The Parsifal torps aren't going to hurt that much. If he turned in towards him, he would have opened himself up to the Nagato's fire. So by just taking the torps, now he can sort of angle in a little bit. Even though he's taking damage, it's not as much as if he showed 30-35 degrees to the Nagato, because those Nagato guns would have done a lot more damage. So here, I say that, and then he still opens himself up a bit. 21k. The Mass was playing that beautifully until that point. He overturned. But looks like Gushin's going to have his own problems. Slarty is in here with his, starting off with the skip bombers. If you haven't seen skip bombers, they will drop HE rounds or skip bombs from a bit of range. He takes a fire. Thankfully he's got another DCP ready, and Gushin's used this, hopefully not taking another fire. He's used his DCP, he's decided it's enough, he's not going to let that burn through. Another just under 7k, lucky if we get these front two turrets on and not get blapped. Duke of York secures the nines now. This should be the end of the enemy mass. 666 as he goes. There's healing. No, he stays in, gets another fire. RNGesus be praised. RNGesus be praised for the burnt out koala. That was a lucky, damned lucky salvo. Even though he's on double fires now, he will go down here, but that's going to hurt Gushin for a little bit, especially if the CV decides to try and finish him off here. Aki gets the Mass, Kansas gets the Bismarck. So 4 ships are left to the red, and there are 5 left to the green. 6,000. Now these skip bombs are really strong. DCP hasn't been used. 10 seconds till we get a heal, so if these don't collect... Oh! It took a little bit of damage. You can see it there in the rear quarter, but thankfully no fires were lit, so that DCP stays ready for a little bit later. Reds pick up Alpha Cap. It's a bit of life support. Duke of York is pretty damn healthy. DDs are about half. Enemy team, no real recent sightings, but here come the CV's torpedo planes. These, in all honesty, if aimed well, these should finish off the Nagato easily. You can see we have 1 more heal left in just over a minute. Gushin will eat only the wall 1. Thankfully, no flood. 3,000 damage. If you're eating all 5 of those, as you can see, it would be quite a powerful hit for those torps. 1 doesn't feel so bad unless you're a cruiser or DD that does not get a heal. Actually, we have planes up again. How close is this enemy CV? Gushin's doing everything in their power to live. He's just trying to dodge. Don't think he's going to be 6, or maybe. No, he's going to eat 1. That's another 3,500, and here come, yeah, that CV's just to the southeast of Charlie Cap. In all honesty, it's really for the green team to win here. They definitely have more ships other than Gushin's low-hit point vessel, who he's popped his last heal. They really should be pushing in a little bit. Time's getting lower. 4.5 minutes. There's the CV. Spotted for a mere moment. Shells go downfield. Two ricochets. A bit of a snapshot shot there, but no real return. No real return for that aim. Aiming carefully here. Even the Parsifal on the green team's getting closer than the BB. He's trying to drive in steadily for that Bravo cap. Kudos to the enemy York being the only other cruiser other than Honey Badger still alive in the game. Oh, we lost an enemy DD, so it's now 5-on-3. Two caps are contested. 200 points down with 3 minutes to go, and the CV's in a pretty decent position. Ooh, has the enemy Aki made a bit of a mistake here? I think these have dropped too far ahead. Gushin maybe, whoa, not even 1. Very lucky. He's playing with 19,000 hit points. So taking that one without before the torpedo armed is huge. Parsifal is continuing in with his push. Enemy Akis are now trading fire. Oh, see enemy CV's lit again. Here come the Aki's traded. That's big because I didn't think the green Aki had it in him. He didn't have the guns, he didn't have the hit points, so being able to torp him is huge. Now the Parsifal gets onto Bravo. 2 minutes to go. All the caps are going to turn green, as we have the really strong HE dive bombers. Oh, half of what Gushin's health had left. It's very hard to deplane these Soviet CVs, in my opinion. As you can see, you may take a plane or two as they strike, but even though you've shot down a few planes, they come up and the squads just seem endless. We're down to the last minute. Green team is shy by about 150 points. Oh wow, that was a lovely turn in before those torpedoes again could arm. Gushin has mitigated their damage. Not sure we're going to do it this time with the skip bombs. and it's possible. Wow, the enemy CV must be pretty going, like, what is going on? 2,500, we're down to 30 seconds. 70 points. So a kill on either team will literally really secure. If the Nagato goes down, it's all over. If the Slutty Buttfast... Oh no, they did not harm. Wow, that is huge. That is huge. 15 seconds. Is there enough to... Oh my god. Oh my god. Slutty, it goes down, and just like that, 5 seconds to go. And Greens win it. Greens win it. That death now shot. That death now shot. That was bloody fantastic. Great victory there. I don't have any end screens or base XP, but my god, thank you for sending that replay in. Winning the game with 10 seconds to go, with your boats firing, getting a sit on the enemy CV, that is a great game. Win or lose for either team. I went the full duration. It wasn't a melt. The teams fought hard. They did not give up, and I'm sure the Nagato would have been close to the top XP. Thank you for tuning in to this video. If you have enjoyed the content, please give me a follow on YouTube here by clicking the subscribe button, or give me a follow on my Twitch channel with the details down in the description below. Take care out there, and I will see you on the seas.